Hey guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to Study Journey. Welcome back to the Python series. This is episode 11 of the word game. And if you have not watched previous episodes, make sure to go check those out. Those are all in the playlist down below. And in today's episode, we're going to be determining what the function playHand will do if there are not two exclamation marks. So without further ado, let's get into the video. If the word is a valid word, then we will print out the score of the word. So we can get the total score by adding each of the scores of the words together. Because the user can guess multiple words, our total score should be updated to contain the value of the new words guessed by the user plus the original total score. We're going to update the total score if the user's input word is a valid word. So we're going to update the total score to, first we have to get the word score of the input word and then the number of letters, because those are the parameters for get word score, and then we're going to update this to the total score. And then now that we have this total score, we're going to print out the total score. So I'm going to print out to the user whatever word that the user input. So it's going to basically say input word was earned a certain amount of points, and then it's also going to print out the total amount of points for this hand. So basically, first we're going to print out the input word, and then we're going to say that this has earned, the single word has earned this many points. So it's going to be the get word score for that word, and then that many points. And then we're also going to print out the total score. So that is going to be the total score, and then it has earned that many points. So now that we have this, we're also going to have to update the current hand, because the current hand will be updated using the update hand function. And so we can update the current hand using update hand. And the parameters for this, if we go up to update hand, is going to be the hand and then the word. In this case, we're updating the current hand and then the input word. So after we have updated the current hand, we're going to print out this current hand for the user to see, and basically the user can see what letters they have left if they wanted to guess another word. So I'm going to print out, just like we did above, the current hand, and then I'm still going to use the end. So whatever we display is going to be on the same row. So what the current hand that we're going to display is going to be on the same row as the words current hand, because that is going to be like the label. So I'm going to display hand, and then we're going to be printing out the current hand. So this is if the user inputs a valid word. So what happens if the user does not input a valid word? Well, we're just going to simply print out that is not a valid word, and then ask the user, please choose another word. And then after this, it is just going to go back to this loop because our stop value is still not 0. We have not updated the stop value. If the user wants to end the game, then they actually have to put in 2 exclamation points, or if there are no more letters left in the hand. So this is just if it is going to be a valid word, and then if it is not a valid word, then we simply print out that it's not a valid word and let the user guess it again. Notice how we have an outside loop, if the input word is 2 exclamation points, then we run this code. So if the input is not these 2 exclamation points, then we're just going to be printing out the total score. So we're just going to print out total score for this hand, not one word, but rather the total hand, and then it's going to be the total score, that many points. And then this is if the user has guessed 2 exclamation points. So now we must actually end this while loop. So we're going to set the stop value equal to 0 here. Because the stop value is 0, this while loop will not run again, and then we will finish this code. This is just one of the 2 possible ways to end the code. So in the next episode, we're going to be looking at the second possible way to end the game, which is if there are no more letters left in the hand.